At first, I wasn't gonna do a review tonight, but I decided that I was gonna do a video tonight. So tonight I am reviewing I don't even know what the fuck to call it right now. I'm so thrown by this one. You guys have seen me. I've posted about it for a couple of days. And I'm just not fucking sure about this one. And it comes from one of my favorite, my most favorite Irish whiskey brand ever. But they did some shit that I don't know how I feel about it. Before I get started, as I always do, I'll tell you guys what I'm smoking tonight. This is a Nat Sherman Maduro. You can get that. It's the first time I ever had a Nat Sherman was at the actual Nat Sherman townhouse in New York City last June. I've had this one in my humidor for almost 2 years, and I forgot I had it. As I was doing my rotations in my inventory on cigars, I saw that I had it. I remembered having this specific Nat Sherman in Times Square, and it was awesome. Maybe it was because I'd been drinking, maybe it was because it was not Times Square. Nonetheless, I remember that I enjoyed it thoroughly. So Nat Sherman Maduro is what's on the menu this late Thursday night. Now, I am a huge fan of Jameson. Like, for the cost of $23, which is the lowest I've seen it, for 750 milliliters, Jameson is my go-to. Like, that's that shit where if I don't feel like affording something more expensive, I know that I can have a fucking good time with a bottle of fucking Jameson, okay? But what they did was, they came out with a limited edition or a special edition line called Caskmates. And what that means is they have, I guess, aged or fused their whiskey with craft beer. Like, they've done it in craft beer barrels. Truth be told, and it's probably one of the most un-American things that I'm gonna say, I am not a fan of beer. Like, I'm not a fan of craft beer. Like, if I'm on a boat on a Georgia summer day and it's easily 101 fucking degrees, a fucking Coors Light to me is great. A fucking Corona in that situation is great. A Bud Light in that situation is great. A motherfucker, a Bud Light Lime or a Bud Lime or whatever it's called is great in that situation. But just a beer, like, just randomly or just at the end of a long day or whatever, a beer is just not my fucking thing. It's not my go-to. Now, my wife loves craft beer, especially IPAs. She taste tests several IPAs, several expensive IPAs, but as long as she has a beer that she wants, then I can get the bourbon or scotch that I want, and there's peace amongst the land. But Jameson went and did some shit that I'm not sure I felt comfortable with. What I have, and this comes from my wife. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. My wife went to San Francisco and spent a shit ton in a bar that her company bought out for some chefs. Don't ask me what she does, just know she's got that type of clout. So she bought out this bar, and the bill was so high that the tip that she left was like fucking, what did she say it was? It was $460 something. And that's about 17% of what the bill was. Now, once this bartender saw that she left this kind of a tip, he went to the back, came back with a 1 liter bottle of Jameson Caskmates because they just so happened to have a Jameson lamp. And my daughter, not my daughter, my daughter's graduating in like 12 weeks. And I'm like freaking the fuck out. Anyway, she's graduating from high school in like 12 weeks. Love you, baby. So she's been heavily on my mind. But my wife told the bartender that I am an absolute fan of Jameson. So he goes to the back, he comes back out, and he has this 1 liter bottle of Jameson Caskmates. And as you can see, it's the, where is it? Stout edition. The Stout edition. Now, I don't know a lot about beer, but I know Stout is probably the dark beer. You know, I used to enjoy, like, what's that one that everybody likes? It comes in the fucking not. Fuck, it slips my mind right now. It's, somebody help me out. What is it? It's a dark fucking stout. It's, I cook with it. I make fucking meatloaf with it. It's, Guinness. I'm getting older. My birthday is coming up and I still got it. I use Guinness to cook with it. I used to drink it. It's a thick fucking beer. And it's one of those beers where when I would drink it, I could only have 1 bottle of it. But if I understand it correctly, and if I'm wrong, anybody in the comments, just tell me that I'm wrong. Guinness it's a dark beer. We all know that. Is it a stout beer? I guess so. I don't fucking know. But Jameson has the stout edition and the IPA edition. I have yet to get the IPA edition. I will find it. I will get it, and I will try it. Not only that, but my wife would probably appreciate it because she is an IPA fan. She travels a lot, so whatever state she goes to, she tries the local IPAs, and she comes back and she makes me order them or go find them. But as you can see, the standard Jameson burnt apricot flavor or color, okay, on the nose. Ooh. On the nose, I get a little bit of. You ever sniff something so hard you can taste it? On the nose, I get a little bit of a citrusy fruit. Hops. I get hops on that. It's a weird smell. It doesn't smell like your standard fucking Jameson. That worries me. I don't like shit mixed with my whiskey, especially my Scotch. I just don't like it. I don't like the idea of it. I don't even like water or ice in my shit. It's pretty. Fuck it. Chocolate. Chocolate. There's like zero heat to it. Chocolate, caramel, citrus fruit. And then there's the hops. Okay, here's the thing. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not fucking bad. I wanted it to be bad. I wanted it to be bad because I don't like anything fucking with my whiskey. But it's not bad. Now, I know that my guy at C Dimmer on Instagram mentioned that his preference is a double shot and a swigger or a few swigs of a stout beer. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't like beer. And also, I wanted to get the actual taste of it. So it's really hard for me, without a stout beer, to say what complements the Caskmates Stout Edition from Jameson. But I will say this. There's zero heat on the back end of it. There's no, it's almost like the pepper or the, it's just, look, check this out, man. Usually, if I'm not mistaken, on the label of Jameson, right, there's always the Irish Scotch whiskey. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, like I said, I'm not a fucking expert. I'm just going by what I can recall. But if it's Scotch, right? So, but on here, and they spell, and on the original fucking whiskey, they actually spell whiskey with an E, with a Y. It's usually spelled WHISKY. Here, I guess because they put it in the fucking stout barrels, it's spelled with an E. That was like the first red flag to me, but because it's Jameson, I had to try it. And because it was a gift from my wife, and because it's fucking free booze. I'll tell you this, it does not make me want to go get a beer to pair with it. However, tomorrow I'm going to try it without having had a few drams of something totally different earlier. And then I can give you an even better, I'll update the description or whatever. But standing on its own, it's not bad. Jameson Caskmates, the Stout Edition, on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, gets a 3.5 to me. Not because it's bad, but because they fucked with it. Like they fucked with the original. They fucked with the original. Now, the Jameson Black Barrel, it's a fucking beautiful, beautiful whiskey. On my radar, however, is the Jameson Blender's Dog. That one runs at about $70 to $80 MSRP, and it's at my local shop. Nobody seems to be buying it, and it is on my radar. My birthday is coming up. Hint, hint. But I would really love to get my hands on that. It looks gorgeous. But I give this Caskmates Stout Edition a 3.5 stars, only because they fucked with it and added beer to it. They didn't add beer to it. They just put it in craft beer barrels, and because I'm not a beer drinker. So there's that. The finish is smooth. The finish is extra fucking smooth. The finish is extra smooth, which is a signature of Jameson, in my opinion. And I like it. Will I go in? Would I go into the store and see it and be like, oh fuck, hell yeah, we gotta get this? Probably not, because I would much rather get the original or the Black Barrel. But I can only assume, to all my beer loving friends, that if you have a nice stout beer and you do like Irish whiskey, then you are doing yourself a massive justice by pairing this. I do agree that if you can pair this with a stout beer and really enjoy the combination. For me, it's a 3.5, and I also really enjoy this Nat Sherman. So there you have it. Somebody mentioned that I was a lot more calm these days. I would like to go on record and say that football season, all my teams lost. My Georgia Dogs lost the national championship. My fucking Atlanta Falcons just fucking blew it. So my aggression is now more towards the gym and the Winter Olympics. Yes, I am excited about the Winter Olympics. I'm especially excited about the curling events. If you don't know what that is, Google that shit. That shit is so fucking interesting to me and so fucking smooth. Anyway, I'll be doing some Olympic special reviews on a couple of things. That's it. This video ran a lot motherfucking longer than I wanted it to, like they all fucking do, because I like to ramble and because I drink. But bottom line is, Jameson Caskmates, at least the Stout edition, is a 3.5 star rating for me. For me. You might like it more, and that's cool. I mean, well, shit. If you guys have any other bourbons or scotches that you want me to review that you've had that fall in the $40 and under category, just let me know. I'll go find that shit or send it to me. I love fucking donations. Again, free booze always tastes awesome. Jameson, you fucked with me on the craft beer shit, but you know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. 3.5 stars on the Jameson Caskmates Stout edition. Once I find the IPA edition, I will be trying that out. And you guys stay tuned. I'm going to have another review for you here really soon. I've got a few bottles that I've yet to crack open, and I want to do a real-time, on-the-spot, freshly open. You hear the fucking crack on the open, pour it, and let you guys know what I think of some of these hidden ones that I have in my liquor cabinet. Whiskey Wonder. Oh shit! Fuck! This is gonna make this video run super fucking long. Go to Instagram. If you go to Instagram, type in at whiskey.wonder, like or follow the page. Once I get to 150 followers, I will be doing a giveaway. That giveaway will include, if you can see that, that giveaway will include a authentic Whiskey Wonder glass that I will be working with Etch and Sketch Glassworks on, along with some bourbon and some whiskeys. They won't, trust me, they won't be full fucking bottles. Fuck y'all. The shit gets expensive. But they will be either the airport size ones or the little bit bigger ones. I don't know. It may even be the Jameson trifecta. You know, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It comes in a little carrying wire basket type thing. It's got like a Caskmates, I think, a Black Barrel, and the original Jameson. And that one comes up to about $33 MSRP. But the glasses are ranging, hitting at about 20 bucks. So you're looking at about a $54 value for free. Once I get to 150 followers on Instagram at whiskey.wonder or if I get 100 subscribers on this YouTube channel, I will do that giveaway like that. You don't even have to pay for shipping. With shipping, it's probably gonna cost me, I'm just being straight up with you motherfuckers. The glass, the whiskey, the shipping. $60-something. Look at this shit though. Etch a Sketch Glassworks does really great fucking work. And if ever I need anything customized, that's who I'm gonna fucking call. See that shit? You can get you one of these. So share with your friends the YouTube channel, share, you know, tag and like and share and all that fucking social media shit on Instagram. You could stand to win 60 plus fucking dollars worth of shit. This is Whiskey Wonder, Jameson Caskmates Stout edition. My cigar is going out. That's it. I ain't got shit else. Y'all stay tuned for some really ridiculous reviews this weekend. I think I'm gonna do moonshine.